Famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002. It's Gillette Stadium. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Okay, 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready up. New set of downs for him from the 46. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. He has the New York touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go play action here. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Willis looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now.
Here's a give up the middle. Blast through midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pacheco. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion a receiver left. Here's 2nd and 5. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a tight end in motion. It's Pacheco on 3rd. 1st down and more, past the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They motion the slot man right. The Jets take their 1st time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He'll get this one to Adams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go. Cardinal. Left wing 19. Hurt. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going, get it positioned, and swat it away. That is well done.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down.
60 Eagle. Ali, Rambo 80.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 18 left. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 22 on second down. Completed to his running back. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Let's go now.
Adams put in motion right. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with third and goal from the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Maher connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Willis now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Hut, hut.
Another carry for him. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Go, Rick. Go.
Richardson has his man. It's Pacheco. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Let go.
Here's Richardson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Richardson to throw. He's going to push one deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Patriots take possession on his 13th INT of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Go! Dragon 60. Ready?
Here's Willis. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put Adams in motion left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Smash, smash.
Running right is Pacheco. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now. Go.
Richardson now. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jets 17. Bradley Payne set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go street.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing is Willis. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Left wing 19.
He's back to throw. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? Hut, hut.
They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Set. Go.
3rd down from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Patriots push their lead to 18. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw here from Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 79 Broncos. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. 19 Lions. Take up.
Play action with Richardson. On the move, headed right. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play in the position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
Ready up.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Bobcats. Set up. Ready, go. Set up.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, these returners, they walk such a fine line. You got to have bravado. You certainly got to have confidence, but you can't be reckless as that ball gets punched out with the returner trying to do too much. That almost ended up on the wrong side of the highlight reel.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Warrior 70. Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Play action on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And he's gonna go! It's a pick six! Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Like it, 18. Go.
After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Go track, go track.
2nd and 4. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it at the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Tbmv1. Check go.
Hand off to the back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
3rd and long for him here. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They go play action on first. Has the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Give now to the running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Willis now. He puts some power on a deep one left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. But you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 8. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
70 Lion.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ready? 70 Rangers. Check smash.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And they pick him off again! Reek Woolen with the INT. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Escapes the pocket. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's on the move. That one's complete over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. From the 20 on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
Cowboy 8.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Jets parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game.
Jets 31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Tbmv1.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Steadies up, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 31-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
Trying again following the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots ready to move to a perfect 10-0. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Bronco 80. Here we go, here we go. Huh.
Willis looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check up.
Defense showing blitz, Richardson. He'll get this one to Adams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Jets first down.
First down throw here from Richardson. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 4. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
This will be caught by Adams. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and just 2 to go.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go!
Looking to throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Motioning him from the slot right. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Patriots get it off his 50th career INT. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jets get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.